Hey viewers and viewers, my name is General Red Strategist and welcome back to Danganronpa V3, episode 29 now. So, last episode we started the investigation. We've had our third murder. Angie Onaga, the ultimate artist, is deader than a doornail, it would appear. So, this is an interesting one because it's a locked room mystery type thing, and there's a lot of weird elements to it so far already. As you can see, I've actually reloaded the game. I've just went and had my evening meal, hence why the fact that all the things along the floor have all reappeared. I doubt we're going to get fresh coins out of any of these though, if we start battering things aside, but we've pretty much investigated everything that there actually is. Oh no, we got a coin then. Huh. Since reloading the game has actually enabled me to get some more coinage. Well, that's useful, I guess. Might as well just quickly check that we've battered everything away to make sure there are no other coins hiding anywhere. Alright, so, Maki has been helping us out a lot with this investigation. We got to go to the Ultimate Anthropologist lab next to investigate where this katana came from. There's also the thing that Korekio has raised the idea of conducting this cage child seance to try and speak to Angie's spirit. And this whole thing seems fucking weird. I don't know what to make of it. But without further ado, let's just get ourselves back into the flow of things. We need to head to the lab of the Ultimate Anthropologist, verify that indeed the sword came from there, and see if there's anything else that it wants us to actually look at, which there probably will be. Right. There's Maki. It looks like the katana has definitely been taken out of its sheath, because the sheath's in there, but not the sword itself. If I remember correctly, Josie, the gold leaf katana is from... Boom, right there. Hang on, before we do that though, allow me to just check. Oh, see, look at that, I'm getting extra coins out of that. Oh my god, are you telling me that all along that thing in the middle was fucking removable? Man, I've been in here so many times and never actually tried that. There's a folded cloth there, there's a few things. Hold on, let me just... I know this is not really the time for coin hunting, but every little helps, as they say on the Tesco supermarket adverts. Alright, I guess it wants us to look at the exhibit case, doesn't it? It's just the sheath, Josie. Earlier the katana was inside the sheath.
Okay.
Josie, the gold leaf katana definitely came from here, I'm certain of it.
That's true.
Doesn't that make Kyo suspicious? This is his research lab after all.
Well, yeah, but I don't know. Always with these trials in Danganronpa, it is always the case that whoever you first suspect, it won't be them. It's always someone else.
No.
Not necessarily, Josie. Anyone could have come in here and taken it.
That's true.
Which is true.
Fair enough, anyone could have done the same with my lab too.
Yeah, okay, that's now a truth bullet. Oh, what's up?
Oh?
What are you doing here? That's what I would ask you. I ask you the same question. Oh, what are you guys doing here?
Ew.
What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be helping with the seance?
You look so disgusted right now. Then again, I guess that is your signature look.
Anyway.
I forgot to bring something we need for the seance, so I came back to get it.
Huh?
Something for the seance?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that white sheet over there. Oh, that one, the folded cloth. Oh, we brought the wooden dog statue in the cage already, but I guess we need that sheet too. Well, take it and go
What is
then.
it?
I don't get it. Why do you guys need a cage, a wooden dog statue, and a white sheet?
It's an old ritual, Maki. It's probably some silly rule in it saying, oh, you have to dance naked around the wooden dog statue while singing the Okie Kokie, then lie down on a white sheet and just friggin' pretend to be a flailing tortoise or something, I don't know. You know how ancient rituals and things are. Some of them just have really weird fucking things that you're supposed to do. Oh, don't ask me. I don't know why we need that stuff either. But the sound of dancing naked around a wooden dog statue sounds pretty enjoyable.
So that means...
That's why I figured I'd do a little research on this seance before I got the sheet.
Huh?
Study.
Oh, let's see. Josie took a look around and I heard it was like some old handmade book. Oh, is this it?
Yeah.
Not the one that Kyo had. Yes, I think this actually came from one of the cases, didn't it, now I think about it. Oh yeah, it says Cage Dog Village right here on the cover, so this must be it. Oh, let's see, what does it say about the Caged Child Seance? Josie flipped through the old book he picked up. Oh, is it this page? It's hard to read, but I can see the Caged Child is mentioned here. I don't know what to make, still, of this. Oh yeah, Keo's drawing the same magic circle as the one in the picture, in this picture. Let's see, in order to perform the Caged Child, you need 5 people, including the spirit medium, and a dark place with no light.
If I remember correctly.
Just like Josie said. First, draw the magic circle, pass down from the Caged Dog Village on the ground. Oh, in the centre of the circle, the spirit medium must kneel, curl like a turtle. Oh, funny I mentioned tortoises a moment ago. And rest their forehead on a stone on the ground. Afterward, the other 5 participants dance naked around the wooden dog statue, or even must put the iron cage over the spirit medium and cover it with a white sheet. And finally, the dog god must be placed on top of the cage, at which point we hence dance around the cage and the dog god completely fucking naked.
I see.
Oh, also it says we can't step on the magic circle during the preparations. The dog god, Josie? Do you mean the wooden dog statue?
Yeah.
Oh, when preparations are complete, turn out all the lights to create complete darkness. The seance will begin when the 4 participants are each standing at a corner of the room. The 4 participants, not including the spirit medium, will sing the Caged Child song. After the song, ask, "Is the Caged Child?" Then say the name of the spirit, and then start dancing naked round the dog statue. Wow, Kokichi seems to be obsessed with dancing naked. What's going on here? Oh, the spirit medium will reply in the voice of the summoned spirit, and that's all it says. Oh, it don't say anything about dancing naked around the dog statue at all. Well, that's a disappointment, isn't it? Oh. I don't know why, but I really love doing the Kokichi's voice. What? Let's just reflect on everything I said there as I was doing that voice acting. It's like I get something in my head and then I settle on it and overdo it like crazy.
That sounds complicated.
But
Oh, complicated plans have a better chance of working out in the end, wouldn't you say? Whether it works or not, Josie has been wanting to conduct this seance for a while. He has been. Since I was fortunate enough to attend one of those classes, I've already memorised it. But I never thought I'd be able to lay eyes on the real one. What a trick of say.
right?
Oh yeah, he said he memorised every word of it too. That's probably why he left the book here, because he can conduct a seance without it.
But
Is it even possible? Contacting Josie's ghost? Yeah, of course it's not. This is weird, there's no way. This can work, right? Oh, if you're so curious, why don't you join us, Shuichi?
Huh? Well, you know.
You should see how it plays out with your own eyes. Also, think of all the people dancing around buck naked. Shut up, Kokichi. There's still time, you know. The seance hasn't even started yet.
That's true.
Maybe it's better if you join them.
Huh?
Really? We're going to join them? Are we going to be in on this seance? Okay. You think so, Josie?
I don't understand.
Well, I'm not going. I don't believe in seances. But whether you believe or not, as a detective, you should be there to observe what happens.
As a detective, Josie?
okay.
Yeah, I think you're right. Oh, now you're talking.
All right.
I'll be waiting for you. Of the 3 empty rooms, we're in the middle one. Okay. Josie spoke as though he was inviting me to go play, then left the room. Caged Child has been added. Huh. Well, this is an interesting turn of events, isn't it? Maki, have you got anything else you want to say?
Hey,
You can... Oh,
You can deal with the seance. I'll head back to the crime scene to re-examine the clues.
alright, well I guess we're going to the seance, are we? I have no idea what to expect here, but... Alright, well let's see where it's going, I guess. Is this... This can't be for serious, can it? Well, they said it was in the centre room, so let's have a look. Ah, the creepy music's back in. Wow, they've been busy.
Hello.
They've already got the circle marked out. Sip of tea whilst I'm at it. So Kokichi tells me you wish to participate in the seance as well, sweetie. I can assure you there will be no dancing around naked around the dog statue. That will be absolutely blasphemous. You are most welcome to join us.
Oh.
Is what I would like to say. However, only 5, including the spiritual medium, may join.
Oh, man.
What a shame! Well, Key Boy, you're out!
Me?
Yeah, why me? Oh, I agree with Rikichi. I was thinking this for a while.
Listen up!
Robots and seances don't mix. They're like toothpaste and orange juice. What kind of freaking combination is that?
You see.
To be honest, I had the same thought. Your help is appreciated, Kudo.
Why, you?
Meow, don't any of you feel guilty for kicking me out after forcing me to come? Oh, well, that's why we're apologising.
Do not mock me!
Yeah, no one's apologised yet.
Oh, man.
Oh, fine, not bad. Just don't get mad and start shooting electromagnetic waves at us.
How rude!
Yeah, why would I do that?
Stop it.
Stop whining, Kubo. I want to start the seance as soon as possible. The idea of talking to the ghost of Margaret Thatcher is quite appealing. Also, David Frost in me coming out. Yeah, fine, but I won't forget this betrayal, Shuichi. Betrayal? Okay, sure, whatever, Robo. Robo boy. What did I do, Josie?
So then...
So now Shuichi has joined us. First, some warnings. Warnings?
Do you understand?
Do not enter the magic circle that I've drawn on the floor. It is drawn with purifying salt, so it is easily disturbed when stepped upon. You drew this magic circle with salt, Josie?
That's correct.
I always use salt in magic circles, so the seance is more likely to succeed.
Well then...
Also, it's dark in here, so be sure to watch your step. If the magic circle is broken, not only will the seance fail,
Terrifying.
but it may also unleash a curse.
Okay.
Got it, I'll be careful, Josie. I'm surprised you're able to draw this without even looking at the picture.
Do not worry.
I'll the entire document memorized, so this magic circle should be perfect. Of course, I also have the Ghost Soul song memorized, you must do the same.
Do you understand?
I've copied the words to the song down here. Please commit it to memory. Everyone else has already memorized it. After all, you'll be unable to read in the dark.
Huh?
You have to memorize the lyrics now, Josie?
Oh?
You're a detective, so I expect your memory to be up to the task. Here is the melody. Oh my god, I don't know. I don't know what on earth's going to happen here, but okay. I listened to Josie sing the song and did my best to memorize the melody and lyrics.
Okay.
Alright, I think I got it now, Josie. Your memory is extraordinary. You are indeed the ultimate detective.
Well then...
Let us begin the ritual right away.
How exciting!
Oh, yay! We finally get to see Angie!
So then...
Before that, let's choose a spiritual medium. It will work best with a girl. Then I'll do it. I can't think of anyone but me that Angie's spirits are going.
No.
I'll do it! Because if you're the spirit medium, you won't be able to talk to Angie.
Yeah? That's right.
You want to talk to Angie, right? I'll be the spirit medium. That way you can say goodbye to her. And after you've finished your saying your goodbyes, keep your chin up and live life facing forward. Survive with me and everyone else.
Please.
Josie. Himiko.
By the way...
Also, Rimiko, I'll say just one thing. Expressing your feelings is perfectly natural. It's not real ashamed at all. If you feel like crying while you're talking to Angie, go ahead and cry your eyes out. You'll feel better when you do. Well, I mean, laughing makes you feel better too.
Damn it!
And putting your anger into something can really cheer you up.
Yes.
Train your heart by crying, laughing, and putting your anger, Rimiko. I think you've trained too much. You're probably right. Why do I have a bad feeling about this? Seems like the two of them made up, Josie. That's good.
So then...
So now that we've decided on a spiritual medium, let us begin.
Yes.
Alright, Rimiko. I'll see you later. Jeez. It's those moments when my voice goes very high. Oh god, what's going to happen?
Now, I would like the spirit medium Tenko to sit within the center circle.
Okay.
Please be sure to walk on the path, so as not to disturb the magic circle.
Make sure you watch your steps since it's so dark in here.
Next, you must be as a turtle within that circle.
Make like a turtle, everybody. A bee as a turtle.
Please rest your forehead upon this stone marker I've placed here.
It's just a stone I brought from the courtyard. Are you sure it'll work?
Certainly. It is merely needed as a marker for her forehead to rest upon.
Sorry if you can hear me nudging the microphone a little bit. It's just I'm drinking tea.
Like this?
It may be uncomfortable, but please endure it until the seance is complete. Whatever you do, you mustn't raise your head or change positions.
Piece of cake! I have 5-star flexibility.
I'm sure you do, with all your friggin' Aikido. Oh god, there's actually a sprite of her doing
So
that. Okay. Starting now, the rest of this must go to work. There are many things left to be done.
Let's see.
So this means the spaces I encode the top Tenko. I shall leave that to Shuichi and Kokuchi. And please keep in mind, walk carefully so as not to disturb the magic circle.
Yeah.
Okay, you can count on me. I may not look like it, but I'm actually super duper strong.
I shouldn't have lied. I'm way too weak for this kind of stuff.
It's made of iron. No wonder it's heavy.
Hold on! Don't just drop it on top of me!
I know. It wouldn't be very funny if a body discovery announcement happened during this.
Don't say that. Okay. I'm always on the lookout for just subtle foreshadowing of things that might be about to happen. Oh god. Because now that I think about it, in both Trigger Happy Havoc and Goodbye Despair, wasn't the third... Yeah, the third trial was the one where there were technically 2 victims. But in this one, it's only the one. Oh, that's... I hadn't thought of that at first. Will this game be the same? I don't know.
Please don't jinx us!
I'm tired. So, next, we cover the basket with a white cloth, right?
I shall take that role.
And the other 2 of you vanished.
All right. Everything is prepared. Tenko, how are you doing?
I feel like you'd have to be careful, like, floofing that cloth over there, because the draft from it, as it goes down, would probably blow some of that salt away, because he said it was drawn with salt, that circle.
Well, I can only see the floor from this position, but I think I'm fine.
The final step is to place the wooden statue of the dog god atop the cage.
I've also just noticed something else in this circle that are drawn. So if you look at the kind of the 2 kind of outer rings, as it were, and then you sort of move inward, you'll notice that around the edges, apart from the various kind of like symbols, it's also got like those like triangles with the lines in them, the big bars. You see, so not the symbol that's straight to the left of Korekio there, but the one just after in that triangle. I recognise those bar symbols because there was a horror game I played a few months ago, Detention, by Taiwanese studio Red Candle. Probably remember it. That had a puzzle actually with those same bar symbols on it. Interesting. So that's guessing not something that was just made up for Detention. That's actually something possibly real from, I'm assuming, like Chinese folklore or mythology or something. Or Chinese culture.
The 4 of us may need to do this together. The statue is quite heavy.
Even with 4 people, it's still really heavy. Oh, holy crap, this weighs a ton!
Well, it is a statue. It is pretty big. Input.
No, it is not much more than 175 pounds.
You sound like you're irritated by that, Korekio.
I'm totally wiped.
I could have used my magic to carry it easily, but seances and magic don't mix.
Oh, sure. I'm sure that's true.
Are you sure it's okay to put something so heavy on top of the cage?
Oh boy.
The iron cage was made specifically for seances, so it can hold this weight.
Now that I've got friggin' Case 3 of Trigger Happy Havoc and Goodbye Despair in mind, and the fact that those involve 2 victims, my sense of unease is getting greater and greater.
Okay. I guess that's fine then.
Now, let us exit the magic circle. Take care to avoid disturbing it.
Yeah, don't feel good.
So then,
This is the point of no return, Tenko. At this point, you mustn't speak. The next time you open your mouth, it will be Angie speaking through you.
Got it!
Ooh, understood. I'll not say a word until the seance is over. Okay, everyone. I'll see you guys after the seance.
well then,
The rest of us shall move to the corners of the room. Please go to one of your choosing. Okay, so where's everyone gone? Okay, right. We each stood in a different corner, Josie. Sorry, I was just sort of memorising where everyone was because I feel like something's going to happen. And I don't know what, and I'm worried. Oh god.
now we darken the room. Kokichi and Shuichi are closest to the candles. Please blow out the candles. You should be able to follow the walls in the dark.
So go back to the corner of the room after it's dark. Okay, got it.
You needn't move, Himiko. There are many gaps in the floor near you.
Yeah, got it.
Once the room is dark, I will begin the song. Please sing along with me. Then, I will call out to Angie. Until she replies, there must be silence.
After the seance is done, Shuichi and I are supposed to light the candles again, right?
Correct.
I guess so.
I brought matches from the warehouse, so please use those.
Okie dokie, then I'll blow out the candle now.
I walked up to the closest candle and blew out the flame, Josie. I don't like where this is going. And the music's gone as well. Oh no. The room instantly fell into complete darkness. Pitch black darkness. So dark I couldn't even see my own body, Josie. Oh, who knew that Danganronpa would suddenly turn into a horror game? Overcoming my instinctual fear of the dark, Josie, I moved along the wall back to my corner. Then began the singing.
At last, at long last.
That is some horror game music in the background, that is. You just listen to that. Okay, not gonna lie. My skin's crawling just a little bit. Josie led us all in the Caged Child song.
Young guard dog and little lost girl, sealed within an iron cage. At mountain's bottom, within the darkness, at last, at long last.
It's a peculiar melody, isn't it? Is this one of those kind of things which originally, of course, it would have been sung in Japanese, because, you know, in the original Japanese version, and maybe just the English translation is a bit off, I don't know.
How many will there be by dawn? Will there be two or just one?
Oh. What? What?
Will the guard dog run far away, or did it eat the little girl?
I like how the words are showing up in the background. What the hell was that sound that we just heard? God, that music in the background, though. Do you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of a music track by Kevin MacLeod. You know, the guy who does the royalty-free music at Incompetech. There's a tune. It's like distinctly horror music. It's called Gathering Darkness. But it has that same kind of vibe to it.
At last, at long last.
Is that it? Achievement unlocked. Reach out and touch Wraith. Lovely. We finished singing the song, Josie, but I thought I heard an odd sound in the middle of it. What was that? You thought you heard an odd sound, Shuichi? No, you didn't think anything. You did hear it. It was a loud friggin' thunking, crashing noise.
Say,
Oh, sorry, let me just drink up some tea. Gotta drink that tea so you're fueled up to face the spirits of hell and all that. I really do not know what to expect here. Something bad's gonna happen, but I don't know what. Is someone gonna die, or... I'm worried about Tenko in that cage. I don't know what is gonna happen, but... Oh my god. Alright, because here's the thing, I don't know, like... We had the thing in Ultra Despair Girls with ghosts, so... If you accept that that was indeed what happened, then I suppose supernatural... Danganronpa has basically posited that supernatural things can happen. But... I don't know. Again, as far as I'm aware, these games are not supposed to be connected. Or rather, this game is not supposed to be connected to the previous one, so I don't know. And I don't even know if in Ultra Despair Girls the whole ghost thing was meant to be taken seriously. Is the ghost child Andrew Yonaga? He began calling, Josie. Now if the medium answers...
say,
Is the ghost child Andrew Yonaga? What's going on?
say,
Is the ghost child Andrew Yonaga?
What's the matter?
What's wrong? Why won't Angie answer? Something's wrong with him. And he said Himiko. No, not Himiko. Tenko. Something ain't right.
hold on.
Unless it is just literally... Angie's spirit is definitely not returned. This whole seance was pointless. And therefore, the reason Tenko is not speaking is because she was told not to speak until Angie speaks through her. There you go. It's very clear that you were not to speak, yes? Something's weird. Why won't you answer? Oh, maybe it failed?
Let's see.
Let's light the candles, briefly.
Huh?
Is that okay, Josie?
Well,
Just for now. Why does he seem nervous? Confused, I walked along the wall back to the candle, Josie. Managed to strike a match and light the candle once again. Tenko? Oh god, more creepy music came in. Oh, what's going on? Did it really fail?
that cannot be.
It shouldn't be the case. The seance was perfect. Or, you know, it's because supernatural stuff is rubbish. It doesn't work.
What?
Is Andrew not coming? Is that still Tenko in there? Tenko?
I see, yes.
I told her she mustn't speak until the spirit enters her. Oh, she follows orders well, but how about we let her out for now?
Hold on.
Well, dark arts such as this need to be started and completed the same way. Those who remove objects from the magic circle must be the same who brought them in. If not, the spirit may stay in the medium's body.
Man.
Oh, seeing as how this was a failure, I don't think any spirit is sticking around, but whatever. Right, so all of us have to take that statue off. Then Korekiyo has to take the sheet, and then Shuichi and Kokichi take the cage. Just like setting up, Josie instructed us how to clean everything up. We were careful to remove everything exactly in the order Kyo directed.
Now, I will remove the sheet.
Wait a minute. You see that plank of wood there? Behind the cage, opposite where Kyo is? What's going on with that plank of wood there? Uh-oh. I don't like where this is going. Tenko? There's blood. There's blood. I can see it. Up towards the very bottom centre of the cage. Where you see the rim. At the bottom of the cage there. There's a freaking slicker of blood there. She's fucking dead. Something killed her, didn't it? Or someone, I should say. I fucking knew something was gonna happen here. Josie pinched the fabric gently and pulled it aside.
Oh?
She's dead.
Perhaps.
What do you mean, something is amiss? Something is amiss? Freaking understatement of the century. Input. She's dead. Josie ran toward the cage at a sprint. So, assuming she is dead, then I was right to be worried about, about the fact that in the previous games, Trial 3 has always been one where there's 2 victims. Unico, I told you not to step on that. But she wasn't listening, Josie. She jumped onto the cage and... Fueled by desperation, Josie grabbed the cage, lifted it up, and... yeah. She's dead. Oh. See, look, the fucking plank underneath her has been moved. So I'm guessing, is that what we heard? And wasn't I right? Freaking as soon as Kokichi mentioned the possibility... Kokichi said, wouldn't it be bad if another body discovery announcement played in the middle of all this? Foreshadowing, right? Good lord. My nerve... Sorry, not my nerves. Well, I suppose you could say my nerves. They're so heightened after playing all the other Danganronpa games. Soon as you see something or hear something that sounds like it could be foreshadowing, it probably will be.
Really?
Who would have thought there'd be another victim during the investigation? Maybe Monophanie's green puke was predicting this tragedy.
Ah!
Oh, the puke's colour is normal now. I guess it was predicting this.
For now.
Everyone, please assemble in the seance room. Okay. So this raises an interesting question. Like, could we be dealing with 2 killers maybe? Or 1, I'm not sure. The second body discovery announcement played, Josie. Didn't take long for everyone to come running. The circle is looking a bit worse off. Oh, Tenko, seriously? What is this? How did this happen?
How'd this happen?
Tenko, Gunter's so sorry. Gunter could protect you.
Got a minute?
Shuichi, explain the situation. I thought you were conducting the seance. What happened?
Well, that's...
I don't know, Josie. What's happening?
What on earth?
I'm surprised too. I never thought a murder would happen during an investigation. I guess for now you should maybe start the investigation right away.
Say,
Poor I would like to confirm something. The culprit who killed Andrew may be a different culprit from the one who killed Tenko, yes?
huh?
I doubt he's just going to give the answer to that.
If so...
What happens in the event there are 2 murders by 2 people? What if there are 2 blackened? Will we need to find them both in a cross trial?
That's right.
Yeah, now that you mention it, that's a good point. What would happen in that scenario? I mean, yeah, it's a good question.
Yeah?
What would happen? Monojam, what would happen? What would happen? He doesn't know either.
Not that!
Why do you look so lost too, Monodam? I thought you were going to run things instead of Daddy. Never expected something like this to happen. I don't know what to do. Really, I don't know. Oh man, they're all disorganised. If you can't decide the class trial's objective, then we won't know how to investigate, or what to investigate. Farge always knows what to do. We should ask him for help.
No way!
Have you already forgotten? Daddy's in no condition to help us. Yeah, what's your deal? Still balding? It's all our fault that Daddy ended up like that.
Yeah?
It's sure your fault, Monophony. Daddy, help! We don't know what to do on our own. We've got to use the power of love. I don't want to snap him back to normal. That won't work. Father is just an empty shell now.
That's right!
That's not true. Anything is possible with the power of love. You don't understand that because you've never been loved before, Monodam. Wow. Burn. Or maybe... Is that the right word? I don't... Daddy, I love you, so please go back to normal.
Father!
I want to see you, Farja. I love you with all my heart. Is he actually back? Oh, you're making me blush! Oh, wait. There's 2 of him now. Oh.
Here I am!
I'm back! Were you good while I was away? Oh god, this again.
Thank you so much, my adorable darling cat.
Wait, he's even licking the bowl one. Hold on. Jesus. Why did I forget that he probably has more than one of himself?
With you running the academy, I was able to fully enjoy my relaxing vacation.
The sound it makes.
Oh, that tickles! Father's intense love is getting me all so...
Please don't. Please don't say that.
Daddy, your tongue feels amazing!
Ugh.
This better not awaken anything in me.
Oh, jeez. Just that Byakuya voice, except now it's robotized. Oh dear.
No.
Man, that vacation was just what I needed. It's important to take time off to relax.
To tell you the truth,
Normally, most companies won't even let you take time off to go on vacation. But I was able to do it. The secret is to just leave whether you get permission or not. Wait, Shogen, who's this baldy then? Just another copy of Monokuma?
yeah?
Oh, just a part-timer I got to cover me while I was gone.
Hey!
Here's your pay, like we agreed on. Now take it and get out of here.
Why?
I thought you were supposed to be relaxed. Well, he's out of here, so there's just a spare Monokuma, apparently. Now that that nuisance is out of the way, what were you guys talking about again?
Yeah?
Oh, that's right. What happens to your votes if there are two blackened candidates?
I'll answer that.
Well, I have an answer for that. It's first come, first served. Huh? First come, first served, Josie.
Hey,
The blackhand who killed the first victim to be discovered will be your target.
in other words...
If the blackhand who killed Angie isn't the same one who killed Tenko, then only Angie's killer will be considered the blackhand. Basically, Tenko's killer wasted a kill, and Tenko herself is a waste of a victim. So you're saying that if there's two killers, we're only looking for one of them. We're only looking for Angie's?
Now then,
Oh, I'll add this to the school regulations so you can review it later.
go ahead.
I also updated the Monokuma file. Do your best to investigate this murder too. Okay.
Father!
Boy, everything is going so smoothly now that Farjar's running things again. Leader's got to be able to take decisive action. Indecision is just your worst.
Daddy!
You're glowing like a lamp. How do you feel about this? There's nothing better than being praised by my cute cubs. There's nothing better than spending time with my cute cubs. For as long as you live, I will never let any of you go. He just left us behind while he was saying he'd never let us go.
How nice!
That's why he's amazing. Please lick me some more, Daddy. Feel kind of weird saying that.
So long. Farewell.
See, Monodam didn't follow you. He's not happy about this, is he? So to make sense of all that...
Listen closely.
Yeah, if both murders have different culprits, then our vote will determine Angie's killer.
Nope.
But we don't even know if there is a different culprit, do we?
Let's see.
True, we should investigate Tenko's death as well, just in case. So... it's being ambiguous. It's not giving us a clue in terms of whether we're searching for one or two killers here.
How exciting!
Oh, finally things are heating up. I'm getting so excited.
Piece of shit!
Oh, yeah, are you fucking psycho?
Shuichi!
Shuichi, this is bad.
Huh?
This is unquestionably bad. I can't believe Tenko was killed. Everyone's upset and confused, and I'm in no shape to help right now, but you never are. So this is where you need to step up.
Listen up.
Listen, Shuichi. Impossible is possible. All you gotta do is make it so.
Okay.
Yeah, Josie.
All right.
Well, let's check the Monokuma file first. So what's it say now? Victim is Tenko Chabashira, the ultimate Aikido master. Body was found in the middle empty room on the 4th floor. Time of death is approximately 11 AM. The only visible injury is a stab wound to the back of the neck. Huh. Okay. Interesting. Interesting little coincidence there. Stab wound on her neck, the same as Josie's cause of death. Oh, it doesn't look like a coincidence. Maybe it's Angie's curse. Or maybe that, combined with what Monokuma said, suggests that there aren't two killers. Maybe? Dunno. Not gonna lie, Korekio, this does raise a lot of questions for you, because you were very much insistent on doing this ceremony. Or this seance, rather. Curse!
Jeez.
Gone on again.
For God's sake, Kaito! Now's not the time. Oh my god, really?
Hey!
Just drink that CG in, everybody.
What? Curse?
Kaito, calm down.
No way there's a curse! Don't screw around!
You're the one who's screwing around.
Can we just admire the, Can we just admire what we're seeing here? It's a good Mackie face.
Do you want to die?
I get the feeling that's not a joke this time. Did she hit him? A dull sound reverberated throughout the room, Josie. She hit him, didn't she?
Are you okay?
You okay, Josie?
My bad.
I'm bad, Sweetie. I'm starting to feel bad for a different reason. I'm going to get some fresh air, so I'll leave this to you, Mackerel. Alright, get out. Josie left the room, still a bit wobbly. Now, shall we resume the investigation? Time is of the essence.
That's correct.
True, we haven't time to mourn Tenko's death as our own lives are at risk.
This is...
Hey, that's true, but Angie and then Tenko. How to think earlier, I was suspicious of Tenko. I'm sorry, Tenko, me dear.
This be?
It's all Gunter's fault. Gunter failed to protect friends again. Yeah. It has caught us, I think. Well, I say it's caught us all off guard, but I don't know. From the moment that seance started, I think we all probably had a feeling something was going to happen there. Josie's death caught us all off guard. Everyone is panicking. I have to keep it together. I have to work harder. Because I'm a detective. Investigation resume. Okay. Alright.
Well,
It's too dark in here. We can't investigate even if we wanted to.
Got it.
Gunter, bring candles from another room to make this room bright, okay?
No.
Meow, that won't be necessary.
ah,
Yeah, it's not necessary at all, Gorsh.
Huh?
Why?
Listen up!
Are you sure, Kibo? Show him your new power, Gorsh. Oh. Have you, modified him? New power, Josie? Oh.
His eyes lit up!
Cool.
I, Muiruma, the gorgeous girl genius, have installed a new function in Kibo.
Just leave it to me. I will become the guiding light that shines on you all.
Okay, that's good, but drop the flowery language that makes it still sound like you're part of a religious cult.
Shine on, shine on! Shine on, you crazy fucking diamond!
I see that reference to Mondo from Trigger Happy Havoc. Don't think I don't. Alright, so we got... Jeez, that is bright.
Oh, man.
Oh, what a lame function. You should have made him like a transformer or something.
it's okay.
But it's bright now, so we should hurry and investigate.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right, Josie. Okay, that's great. That's apparently a truth bullet. Fine. Let's keep going. Alright. So we've got all the people in the room. Got quite a few things to look at, by the looks of it. Smoogie, anything you want to add? Yeah, I said things that made Tenko look suspicious, and now this. Oh, I'm so sorry, Tenko.
Stop it.
Cry later.
What?
Wow. Maki ain't got time for this soppy bullshit.
Because
Crying won't bring Tenko back, and if we don't investigate thoroughly, we'll die too.
Okay.
You fucking bitch.
You need to find the truth and pin down the culprit for Josie and all of us.
I guess.
You're right, Tenko would want us to figure it out so she'd have no regrets. That would be the best way to apologise, my dears. Okay, right, let's look at the dog statue. There's a wooden dog statue used in the seance. I believe it's called the Dog Guard, Josie. During the seance, this wooden statue was on top of the cage. It took 4 of us to remove it. Fortunately, we didn't have to dance around it buck naked. Oh, you thought I wouldn't come back to that one?
This wooden statue is pretty heavy.
If I remember correctly...
Josie said it was about 175 pounds. That's about the weight of 2 girls. Really? What's the average weight of a single girl, then? According to you. Input. Input. Input.
what?
What do you know about girls?
I just read the next line. The next sentence, rather. Hot damn, Mackie got attitude.
Have you even touched a woman besides your mother when she expelled you from her birth canal?
What, Josie?
I'm kidding.
I'm kidding, anyway.
Is this...
If this heavy thing was on top of the cage, then Tenko would have been able to get out easily.
Yeah, you're right about that, Josie. And just for the record, Josie, I've touched loads of girls, besides my mother. It sounded like you were kidding earlier. Wow. You know, just gonna say it, I kind of like Mackie as a character. And that line just solidified it. White cloth. It's the white sheet we use for the seance, Josie. This was placed on top of the cage. Josie was the one who removed it.
Is this...
This cloth is pretty thick. It's similar to a window curtain, but it's completely opaque. And on the back, look, there's a blood stain on it, right around the middle of the sheet.
Huh, okay. Huh. But no hole in the fabric, Josie. Which means Tenko wasn't stabbed through this cloth. So she was stabbed in the back of the neck? Not through the cloth, though. There's a floorboard missing under her.
She was stabbed while underneath the cloth.
Good lord. Jesus. Oof. Throat went a bit funny. Oh, well, level 68 at least. What about the ruined magic circle? It's the magic circle Josie drew on the floor. Well, at least it was.
Oh dear.
It's completely stopped over. I suppose it was unavoidable.
Well...
Was this drawn with salt?
Yes.
Whenever I perform a seance, I always use salt. What, so you've done more than one before, right?
Are you feeling alright? You sound ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
I've performed many successful seances. Why? I've even had spirits enter my butt.
I'm right already.
Shut up. I don't want to hear about your stupid delusions.
Wow. She don't mince her words either, Shuichi. Josie really doesn't beat around the bush. It's kind of refreshing, actually.
But...
It certainly is. In any case, Josie, with all these thumbprints, I can't make out the original circle.
So what?
We'll find out in Kyo's lab. It should be written in the Cage Dog Village document.
Well, I can sort of memorise it from the layout before, from the CGs, when we were actually doing the ceremony. So... Because I'm just trying to... I'm just picturing in my head where everyone was stood in the room at the time. So, where the path was, I think it was between Himiko and Shuichi. They were on one side of the room. Kyo was in the far back corner, and Kokichi was at the front of the room in the opposite corner to Shuichi.
Hey.
Just wondering if that's significant in any way.
Isn't that right, Kyo?
He's, yeah, out of it, apparently. He seems depressed, Josie. I suppose that makes sense. I don't know what to make of him. He just seems so weird that he would insist on doing this and now someone's dead. I don't know. Strange. Tenko's body, I guess. Oh, right, we're doing this. Probably look at the cage. Oh, the hole in the corner. I forgot about that. We'll take a look at that just in case there is something there, because having said that, if a floorboard moved, I wonder if someone was below? Dunno. There's a rock next to Josie's body. This must be the marker stone. Please rest your forehead upon this stone marker I've placed here. This is just a stone I brought from the courtyard. Are you sure it'll work? Certainly. It is merely needed as a marker for her forehead to rest upon. What this? Josie had her forehead on this rock, hunched over. She had to make herself small to fit inside the cage. Okay, that's been added. Here's the cage itself. This is the cage used in the seance, Josie.
Is this...
It looks to be around 3 feet high and 5 feet wide. It's a pretty large iron cage.
Okay.
Big enough for a person to fit inside, Josie. During the seance, Kokichi and I covered Tenko with the cage. Josie and I covered Josie with the cage, I should say. We were supposed to remove it as well. But it was Josie who rushed in and removed the cage first.
Hey.
Look at this.
Is this...
A blood stain on the bottom of the cage. Probably Tenko's blood, yeah?
I mean, that fits roughly with the one, I'm guessing, on the sheet. Just from the way the sheet was draped over it. Because the bloodstain on the sheet was right in the middle of it. Presumably, where the sheet was covering the top of the cage.
That's true.
I imagine so. This spatter must have been made when she was killed.
What do you mean?
Which means Tenko was killed while she was inside the cage.
Okay.
I think you're right, Josie. Josie went under the cage before the seance. When the cage was lifted after the seance, she was already dead.
Then...
If she was stabbed right when the cage was lifted, that would explain this bloodstain, right?
Huh?
I don't know. Maybe. I'm not sure. Perhaps she wasn't killed during the seance, but the exact moment the cage was lifted. That is a possibility. I have no idea. Alright, let's look at the body then. Josie's dead body. She took her last breath crunched over like this. According to the Monokuma file, her only injury is the stab wound to her neck. This wound was fatal. This must have caused instant death, Josie. I didn't hear a scream during the seance. Oh, wait. You did hear a, Oh, I was going to say, I thought he was going to mention that sound. Understood. I'm not saying a word until the seance is over. But Josie really keep her mouth shut despite the pain?
Nope.
Her death might not have been instant, but she couldn't have gone far before she bled out.
Huh?
What do you mean?
What's the point?
You were concerned about that, right?
Okay.
With a wound this deep, the victim is too shocked to do anything except die.
You're speaking from experience, Josie?
That's obvious.
Of course, quick deaths are my specialty.
Well, then that makes sense.
By the way,
The real question is, what was she killed with? I don't see a murder weapon around.
Well, I don't know about that. We have a possible one for Angie, but we don't have one for you yet. Tenko, that is. You're right, I don't see an obvious murder weapon, Josie. That could be a clue. Okay, that's been added. What else? Guess we need to retreat out before we talk to anyone else. What about the hole in the corner? Because maybe there's space under the floor. Possibly. Oh, I didn't even look to see that moved floorboard, did I? There's a small opening in the corner of the room, Josie. Doesn't look big enough for a person to get through, but still.
is this...
A hole? Looks like there's space under here too. Oh, hold on. I can see something below. It looks like something dropped down there.
What's something dropped down there, Josie?
Got a minute?
How do we check everywhere else? Why don't we go under the floor and see for ourselves?
Okay.
Right, let's do it, Josie. Ah, okay. So there is something below. Right, I need to actually, sorry, not the magic circle, didn't want to look at that, never mind. I wanted to press the body, because I think I need to get close to the body to look at this floorboard. There it is, crooked floorboard. I missed that for a second. And this floorboard's loose, Josie. And it's the one right under Josie.
Why?
Why is this floorboard loose?
If I remember
It wasn't like this before. It must have come loose during the seance.
Why?
Why would it come loose during the seance?
But
A floorboard this thick and heavy wouldn't have come loose easily. And someone must have loosened it on purpose, Josie. See, oh god, I don't know. There's too many components here at the moment. I'm trying to think, are there any obvious suspects at the moment? I mean, there's Korekio for the fact that he was so tempted to do this. But then again, it was, now that I think about it, it was Himiko who chose this room, was it not? But would Himiko kill Tenko? I'm not entirely sure. If she is, there must be a hidden motive, but I don't know. No, there's not enough evidence at the moment to point to anyone in particular, I feel. Alright, I think we can talk to everyone.
Well...
Do these floorboards seem a little unstable to you? They're tough to walk on.
Floorboards aren't nailed down, they're just lying on top of cross pieces, Josie. That's what Gunter told me. Josie told me even. It's probably the reason they're a little unstable.
They've only been laid on top. That's why they're unstable.
well,
The boards are fairly thick and sturdy, Josie. I can't imagine they'd come loose easily.
is this...
But if someone wanted to remove a floorboard, they could easily do so, right?
okay.
I suppose. Okay. Himiko? Are you just depressed?
Hey!
Because you've lost two people who, well, one of them was someone you were closer to than the other, but okay. Himiko, hey Himiko, be strong, Himiko.
Wait,
Gunter, if you shake Himiko that much, she's going to break.
But
But she's not talking. It's like Himiko not even here.
like I thought.
She must have been really shocked over Tenko. Let's just leave her be for now, my dear. Okay. She's out of it, yeah. Josie. Gonta.
Why?
First Angie, then Tenko.
How can this be?
Gonta so ashamed. Why Gonta no could protect friends? Well, I doubt anyone will have much to say, but we'll see.
Leave it to me.
Yeah, leave it to me. I'll become the guiding light that shines on you all. Okay, sure. Are you still out of it?
That cannot be.
Oh, why did this?
I knew it.
Josie, I know the murder was pretty shocking.
But of course.
Of course, I'm shocked about it as well, but why did the seance fail? We performed all the steps forcing. Is that what you're going on about? Snap out of it, man. That's not the important thing. Seems more concerned by that than the murder, Josie.
Ah, yes.
Well, if we perform the case hard again... No. Let's not, okay? It didn't work the first time. I doubt it's going to work second time round.
This is stupid.
Cut the crap. Just tell me what happened during the seance. Both you and Shuichi were present, right? Did she get killed during the seance?
Okay, maybe there is something important here.
I see, yes.
True, it needed us to move past what happened to know why the seance failed.
Is that so?
Whatever. Just hurry up.
Right, so there's the path in the centre of the thing. Okay. At the time, in order to begin the seance, we had Tenko, the spiritual medium, position herself as a turtle within the magic circle so her head touched the marker stone. Then Shuichi and Kokichi placed the cage over Tenko. And after that, I placed a white cloth over the cage. And all four of us placed the wooden statue of the dog god atop the cage. I was about to say, is it possible maybe the dog god statue had something under it? Like a sharp blade or something, but that wouldn't make sense. Because A, I feel like the people carrying it would have noticed. And B, there's no tear in the fabric of the cloth. Afterwards, we stood in the four corners of the room. Kokichi and Shuichi blew out the candles.
Yes.
Finally, we all sang the cage child's song. The seance should have been complete, but...
Ah!
Now that you mention it, I remember hearing a strange sound during the song, Josie. Yes. It's the creepy music again. There you go. It was a mystery to me as well. I thought someone may have tripped, perhaps. It's a pretty loud sound for someone tripping. Perhaps Josie knows something.
What do you mean?
And then what happened?
Yes.
We called out to her, but no reply came. I had Shuichi and Kokichi relight the candles. And then we removed all the items from within the magic circle in the opposite order. First, all four of us removed the dog god statue. Next, I took off the white cloth. And then... Iniko ran over to the cage and the moment she lifted it...
And it sounds like Tenko was definitely killed during the seance.
It's a strange one. And I am still kind of just wondering about Kyo here. Because again, he was so desperate to do this. On top of that, there was a moment there, obviously, where he was the only one in the magic circle with the cage with Tenko in it, when he was sorting out the cloth. But how would this have worked? I'm not sure.
No.
But would it?
Oh, wrong voice. But would it not be difficult in such darkness? Besides, she was inside the cage, yes?
Then when was she killed?
Well, that's...
That is a problem, Josie.
I see, yes.
There is another problem.
How?
And that is, why did the seance fail? I simply can't figure it out. Look, that's not the issue, okay?
Perhaps.
Or maybe it will turn out to be, who knows? Danganronpa will have some crazy way of somehow making that crucial to the case, or whatever. Maybe someone moved from that corner? Did someone else sneak in here?
What's the point?
Obviously, since this seance was clearly a sham.
God, my voice. You got anything to say about that? Josie never was one to pull her punches. Okay, so we did get another truth bullet from that.
Hey!
Josie, we've finished investigating up here. Perhaps we should check under the floor.
By the way,
It seems pretty dark down there. What should we use for light?
That's true.
Let's bring a candle. With Josie's light from up here, that should be fine.
okay.
Then I'll go get a candle, remove that floorboard so we can go down.
Okay.
Okay, got it, Josie. Oh, Okay, we're just automatically being ejected. Pulled off some of the floorboards near the hole and took the candle from Mackie. Then we carefully made our way through the hole and under the floor. Ah. Wow, there's actually blood dripping. It's a lot more spacious than I thought. You could move pretty easily on all fours.
Okay.
Let's look around for clues, Josie. They're supposed to just have solid black backgrounds like that behind them, but okay.
It'll look pretty stupid if we found no clues after crawling around in this dusty place.
Input. Input. Input.
Okay.
Yeah. Alright, there's a few things by the looks of it in here. Okay. That's that bloodstain. We can't actually look at that, but we can look at this one. Oh, there's something over in the corner there. I just noticed it. See that handle over on the left, just under the UI in the top left corner? I'll have to see what that is. Blood dripping through the gaps in the floorboards, Josie. Fresh blood. This is definitely Josie's. Okay, hold on. Ah, what's that? Bloody sickle. Hello. There's a sickle here, Josie, and there's blood all over it.
Okay.
Blood on the sickle is fresh. This is it. This is the murder weapon. Come on, input.
This came from my research lab.
Huh?
It did? You recognise it?
The sickle can be used to assassinate a target.
God, the input's really playing up a bit now.
It can be thrown without losing any lethality, and you can hide it under your clothes too.
Okay.
Well.
If she was attacked with this, she wouldn't stand a chance. The blade is about 6 inches.
That's right.
And since Tenko was in the cage, she wouldn't have been able to defend herself.
So we're saying someone was definitely under the floorboards, maybe? And that they popped up and just swung it straight into the back of her neck? I could sort of see how the blood would kind of spurt up and get on the top of the cage and the underside of the cloth, but I don't know. Having said that, Tenko was sort of, her body was kind of lying on top of that floorboard that got moved, so I don't know. It's a weird one.
But
And even if this is our murder weapon, Josie, how did the culprit attack Tenko in the cage? The blade could fit through the gaps in the cage, but could it reach her neck?
That's true.
The cage is 3 feet high. If you were to stab into it with a 6-inch blade, well, it would depend on Tenko's posture, but I don't think it's impossible.
Then her posture is the question, Josie.
Hey,
So we're suggesting that if she was in that turtle posture, the blade would not have been able to reach her? But if she moved? I don't know.
Hey, if the weapon is down here, the culprit must have thrown it away, right?
that's true.
Perhaps after killing Josie, the culprit threw the sickle under the floor in the dark. Or they could have been under the floor the entire time. Either of those is possible, Josie. I don't know. Not sure. Dried blood. Oh. There's a bloodstain on the ground underneath the loose floorboard. It's dried, apparently. So that's been there a while? That's pretty far from where Josie's blood is dripping down. It's under the same floorboard, just at different ends. Where's the blood here?
hey,
Hey, the back of this floorboard has blood on it too.
Ah,
You're right, there's a little bit of blood under the underside of this floorboard.
what do you mean?
Did Tenko's blood spatter here when she got killed?
that's true.
I wonder. I can't really be sure yet, Josie.
Okay.
But these bloodstains here are completely dry. Must be some reason these particular stains are dry. Well, hang on. Angie was killed at like 2 AM. Wasn't that what it said in the Monokuma file? So did the person who killed them maybe come down here? Did they still have blood on them? So that would suggest that someone set this up. This system to the ultimately murdered Tenko. So maybe it is the same person? It's not 2 killers, it's 1? I don't know. I'm not sure. Oh, and we just leveled up. Oh, we got 2 truth bullets there, which is good. Cut crosspiece, hello. Someone cut the crosspiece holding the floorboard, and it looks like the very floorboard that's moved. Oh look, Josie, part of the crosspiece that supports the floorboard is cut off.
That's true.
It's near the loose floorboard, and the portion missing is about the same width too.
From what I can see of it,
That's true.
it wasn't broken off naturally. This was cut by someone. Should be sourced in the warehouse, so they could have used that, Josie. Question is, why?
Another cross piece is supporting the floorboard, so it might not fall if this portion is missing.
Then,
So what purpose did this serve?
The floorboard underneath Josie's body is loose, and the crosspiece supporting it has been cut. If the culprit did all of this, then why? I don't know. I'm not sure. Is there anything else down here for us to look at? Oh, wait a minute. Hello, hello. Wow, that's it's like I thought there was a very big candle, but I thought no, it's just this crawl space is very small. Alright. Some of the wood is corroded and it's broken off. You can see into the next room.
hey,
This is the wall of the empty room, right? Like this, looks like there's wood along the wall.
Input.
This part has rotted away.
Looks like natural rot, Josie. This hole wasn't made intentionally. But I can get into the next room through here.
that's true.
If I remember correctly, the room next door is also empty, right? Then the culprit could have gone from room to room by moving under here instead of using the hallway.
No.
True, but it would have been difficult moving around under the floor. We did alright because we had a light. Without it, it'd be pitch black. And I'd make it impossible to move around in there, Josie.
Nope.
Then they could have used a light like we're doing right now.
Input. Input.
Well,
True. Dunno. Input. They used a light to move around under the floor, Josie? Is that possible? I don't know. I think we've finished investigating here.
is that alright?
Josie, you want to head back up?
Glad you asked. I was starting to get fed up with all this dust.
Well, let's go then. Huh. After Josie and I crawled out from under the floor, we put the floorboards back and returned to our investigation.
By the way,
We've only been investigating this room. You sure that's wise?
Huh?
What do you mean, Josie?
because
If Angie and Tenko have different killers, then the black one we need to vote for is...
You're right.
The culprit for the first murder. The culprit who killed Josie. That's what Monokuma said.
then,
So instead of investigating Tenko's death, should we be investigating Angie's?
Okay.
Yeah, of course, Josie.
But
But this is bigger than the killing game. For the sake of the two who died, we need to reveal the truth of both of their deaths.
Well, I understand why you feel that way. But if you plan on investigating the other crime scene again, we should probably hurry.
Okay, is it saying we need to go back to the Ultimate Artist Lab? Miyu, have you got anything to add? Because we talked to everyone in here. Yeah, this investigation is over. And sure, it's all thanks to me for giving Kibo his new function, gosh. Now then, Kung Fu's killer is obviously... Wow. Wow. Yeah, one of you stupid assholes who signed up to do this bullshit seance in the first place. Yeah.
no.
Not necessarily.
Huh?
Yeah, seriously? The seance was clearly set up to lure her in and kill her. How could someone who wasn't in the room kill her?
Could it be-
So you believe that Josie was killed during the seance?
Fucking moron!
Yeah, there's no other possibility, shit for brains. God, you didn't even know that? Is it true that Tenko was alive before the seance? Oh, sorry, it is true that Josie was alive before the seance began. Yes. This is the point of no return, Tenko. After this point, you mustn't speak. Next time you open your mouth, it will be Angie speaking through you. Ooh, understood. I'll not say a word until the seance is over. Josie answered Josie, so at that point she was most certainly alive. But when the candles were relit, she had already been killed. Means she was killed in the dark, Josie, I'm positive. What time exactly was Tenko killed after the candles were blown out? That may be an important point of this case. Alright, so is that pretty much everything in here? Well, it says I can leave, so must be. Must indeed. When I came to the hallway, Josie, a scene more surprising than I could ever imagine unfolded. Huh? What? What? A third one? Are you kidding me? That's never happened. Oh, you son of a bitch! You little troll!
I can't believe you've done this.
You little... For a moment there, I thought we actually had a third death on our hands. Oh my god, that would have been a fucking real, sudden, unexpected one, wouldn't it? Wow, dude. What is going on with you? Why have you got blood all over your face? Oh, did I surprise you? Were you going to scream and cry in terror?
Huh?
What are you doing, Josie? You don't look too good.
Oh?
Oh, sorry, I'm just a little lightheaded from the blood loss. Yeah, this is real blood, you Gnoblin.
Why?
Okay, so what are you doing, Josie? Oh, I got curious about something, so I decided to search the empty room next door. And suddenly, I stepped through the floorboard. Oh. There's another one, is there, that's loose? Whoops.
Huh?
You stepped through a floorboard, Josie?
So mean.
Oh, jeez, that got me good. Because of this, I tripped and fell pretty hard.
Got a minute?
If you're going to lose consciousness, do it after you tell us everything.
Oh, sorry, my bad. I guess there was no crossfeet supporting this floorboard, so I kind of stepped through. What bad luck. The crosspiece was gone? Does that mean... Oh. Is that it?
Huh?
Uh-oh.
Confidence! Dreams! That's what the Killing Game is all about! Killing Game fans! Hold your head high and watch with your own two eyes! Baseball, soccer, mobile games! They're all nothing compared to the Killing Game! The Killing Game just can't be beat!
Yes. Fantastic.
Behold, students! The entrance to the trial grounds!
It's a very long way of saying come down to the Shrine of Judgment, but okay. Oh boy.
I guess time's up.
So we're not going to be able to investigate this other room that he was going to? Oh man, it's because of you guys. I didn't have enough time to check something.
Huh?
What are you trying to check, Josie?
See?
Oh, I wanted to research the seance again, so I brought this document with me. But unfortunately,
Man.
I couldn't find anything new that could be used as a clue. Kyo perfectly reenacted the seance as what was written in the document. He drew his magic circle the exact same way as in this picture. Oh, not only that, he used the exact same tools, too. Nothing suspicious about this whole thing. Oh, well, I wanted to check the finer details, but I'll tell you about it later. Oh, that was what you were checking, was it? I thought you were going to check one of the other empty rooms or something. Because, I don't know, maybe you... I thought for a second maybe you had the same idea as us. And we're looking to see if one of the other empty rooms had like a hole in the floor or something. I don't know. Okay, he seems like he's getting a bit lightheaded. I don't know. At the class trials, see you there. Josie left. The blood loss clearly affecting his footing a bit. Wow, that's been added. Okay. Let's go too.
That's true.
Yeah, okay.
Is Josie nervous? I see. So even she gets nervous sometimes.
Do you want to die?
What are you staring at? Do you want to die?
I hope you're joking. Okay, right. Well, guess we got to go to the Shrine of Judgment. Let's let's just get ourselves down there, and then we'll start wrapping up. Because that's where we need to be. Unless I can just fast travel to it. Hold on, let's have a look. Can I fast travel, please? Oh yeah, I can. Okay. No reason for me to go through the whole building if I can just go like this. There we go. Go there. Or maybe we would have wanted to go through fast travelling. Just no normal travelling. Sorry, I don't know. Whatever. Okay, right. So since we are here, it's time to wrap up episode 29, ladies and gentlemen. Well,
Dear.
wasn't that quite a strange investigation? That one. That seance, I'm not going to lie, was kind of creepy. It was, and we have two victims in keeping with the past two mainline games. In the third trial, 2 victims and all that. I've no idea who to suspect here, but I don't know, something about friggin' Kyo there. I don't know, is he too obvious? I'm not sure. I feel like I don't know. Because he was, like I say, so intent on pushing this seance thing. Just seems like maybe it's just the game, Maybe it's just Danganronpa doing its usual thing where it says, oh, look at this person, they're clearly suspicious. But then, of course, in the trial it turns out, you know, they're the obvious choice and therefore they're the wrong one. Okay, well, whatever it is, we'll find out. So, what I'm going to do is, like I say, well, as I've done rather actually is with the other trials, I'll record the whole thing in one big go, and then I'll split it up into more than one episode. And of course, when I come to uploading them, I'll upload them one after the other, day after day, so that way there's no kind of large gaps between them. Alright, so Facebook and Twitter links down below, along with a link to my propagandist channel for anyone interested. Other than that, if you enjoyed, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. And I'll see you all in the next part, everybody. Goodbye, all. Go, lads, go! Oof, right. Pull that. Where is the signal flare? Oh, it's right below us? Okay, that's fine. Well, at least we'd sort of got it roughly in the right area. Okay, coming down. Down, folks. Uh-oh. Are you a friend? You're a friend. We're good. Red flare. There we are. That's better. Right. Dump the chute. Now let's take a look at the situation. M18 bundle, 4 remaining. I think there's one somewhere over here. Is that one over there? Watch out for these tanks. Ah, here it is. M18 bundle. Uh-oh. That's not good. They're already here. And it's a tiger. Of course it is. It's always a tiger. Jesus.